I was thinking, we could have a utopia. My brothers were watching Zootopia today, and it got me thinking. Um, so people need to work because they need money, and nobody likes to work, so that's what's making everyone unhappy, and that's what's keeping us from having a utopia. The only thing that's stopping us from having a perfect society is the fact that people need to work. So, I was thinking, people need two kinds of stuff. That's what they need money for. They work to get money, they need money to get stuff. And the stuff that they need is either food or technology. So the food stuff is, we get that from animals unless you're vegan. And then the technology stuff, people make it, which is why it costs money. So if instead we looked at the wisdom of our ancestors and saw how we used to do things in the past before technology existed, then we could learn a lot. So like they used to have horses instead of cars, and they used to have messenger pigeons instead of text messengers. So we could apply that to today's thinking, and like a dog can be a vacuum cleaner and a mop, and you can just feed it some soap, and then when it licks the floor, everything will be clean. And like a goat is a lawnmower, and an alligator is like a saw, and a washing machine is just 3 wet squirrels in a box. And like people use snail mail all the time, and it's not fair to the snails that they have to be so tiny and walk across the country carrying big packages, but they still do it. And so we can do something like that with a bunch of other animals that are better at doing things than snails are. One of the benefits of animals, using them, is that they don't cost anything to have, because you don't have to pay an electricity bill or put gasoline in them, and they don't cost anything to make because they make themselves. They're not like technology where people have to make them. The animals do all the work themselves. And so they're much more efficient than regular technology cost-wise. And so if we just switched over to using animals, then nobody would have to work and the world would be perfect.